Frango. Hello, hello. Just getting started. I'm doing it from a different direction. Hi, Terry. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing it from a different angle just because the window has like a bit more sunlight. So, usually I have the angle towards my windows because it's a pretty view, but I like the light that I'm getting off of it, so I'm gonna do it this way. So, I'm gonna pull up a yoga video so that you guys can hear it. So that way, hi Kiki. You guys don't have to like pay attention to like what I'm saying while I'm doing it. You can kind of hear what they're saying on the video. And I'm just gonna follow along with the video. And if you guys want to, you can join me. I mean, that's kind of the point, but I mean, you don't have to. I'm just doing it because it helps me with my chronic pain. Yeah, I don't know how I did it, but look who's up yourself. Hello, friend. Good morning. How beautiful you are. Greetings from Lima. Oh, Peru. Welcome, welcome. Arturo. Welcome, welcome. Wait, I gotta take that. What? Frango! Nice! Maybe they're fixing it finally. Welcome, welcome. I haven't slept. Yeah, I got like a few hours, that's it. I was talking about me, yeah. Talking about both of us at this point. I'm surprised as much as you are for yourself. Hello, Doug! Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, official. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so I'm gonna pull up this video. So, let me do... Alright, so, yes, we are. What's up, Casper? Hey. So, I'm going to be doing a yoga session. For anybody who wants to follow along, you're more than welcome. I'm going to do something that is technically, like, easy, beginner type stuff, but I may look like I'm good at it. I'm just hypermobile, so if you're not able to do exactly what I'm doing, that's totally normal, actually. But do what you can if you want to follow along. I do yoga for chronic pain. One of the things I deal with is fibromyalgia, hypermobility, as well as like other stuff that causes a lot of pain. And we're live. Hello. Oh, Whitehurst. Hi. Thank you. Welcome. Oh, thank you. Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Ooh, I love Colorado. Yeah, so, and I deal with like a lot of muscle tension, tightness, despite being hypermobile, which is a thing. So I deal with back pain, every pain. So if you deal with any sort of pain, you can definitely, it won't fix anything. Yoga won't fix things per se, I don't think, but it will help manage it for the most things. 5 pull-ups? Oh my gosh, you guys, like, okay, quick story time. I wish that you did not say pull-ups of all things, and I might be hypermobile most of the time. Same. When in grade school, like, did anybody else have like that fitness test thing every year in grade school that like you had to like do a series of things and like they tracked you and stuff, and somebody was like an adult was always watching, and like they only counted it if like the adult saw you and saw it themselves or whatever. Well, I was really good at everything, like the sit and reach. I all the way. But yes, exactly. I'll do push-ups. I can sort of do push-ups, but yeah. Wait, did he say push-ups or pull-ups? Because I thought he said pull-ups. Yeah, pull-ups. I'll do push-ups if you want to switch it. If you want to switch the terms to push-ups, sure. Okay, cool. So it was pretty those weird experiments. So and the crunches, sit-ups. Every single year, I would do so many sit-ups because I was really good at that. Core, I'm solid in the sit and reach. And the adults would never believe me. The sit and reach was easy to prove because it was just right there. I could sit and stay there and they saw it. The crunches or sit-ups, however, like I would go so fast, I would make myself dizzy. But I would do full, like, good form and everything. And I get to the point where I would have, like, I actually started asking, like, the person in charge of monitoring that. I'm like, hey, like, nobody ever believes me whenever I do these. Can you, like, sit here and count me? And like, oh, no, just have your friend do it. I'm like, okay. What happens? I would do so many that they wouldn't believe me, and they'd have me do it again. So, of course, when it wasn't as good the second time. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is, the pull-up section, I was never able to do it because they would have you do it like a certain way. Like you couldn't do like any other way except for like the way that they had. Hi, Kiki. And so one year I decided that the next year's test I was going to do at least one pull-up. And so I seriously, and I'm like 8. And so see, yeah. I was so determined to at least do one pull-up. And so that year finally came around, and I was, like, practicing, I'm 8, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm, like, doing pull-ups, or trying to, that's all I know how to do. So, I get to this thing, and, like, I'm so freaking excited. I told the lady that was monitoring, like, how excited I was. I've been practicing, working my arms to, like, do at least one pull-up. I did a pull-up for the first time, and you know what happened? She wasn't paying attention. She asked me, oh, I didn't see, can you do it again? No, I cannot do it again. I'm a one pull-up a year person, okay? I got one chance at this once a year, so I am a one pull-up a year person. I can just do one pull-up a year, and that's it. So anyways, let me catch up with the comments. Kickin' Chicken, hey, Nicole, welcome. Why did they do that? I don't know. Push-ups was my strong one in that. Yeah, anything with arms, no pulling, no pushing, nothing. 35 push-ups, then you want to do push-ups instead. 35 push-ups, I can do push-ups, maybe 20. Oh my goodness. Anything legs, if you want to switch it to legs, or abs, or anything like that, I am so down. Plank challenge, definitely got you there. We can do, yeah, that's what I'm doing workouts for. That's why I'm working out. 100 diamond, 20 diamond pushes, there we go. They think fibro comes from past trauma. Do you know what may have triggered yours? Dude, I have so much trauma. I grew up in from the second I was born, it was a very traumatic environment. So, that's where it started. So, I think most people have traumatic childhoods to some degree. Mine was a very, very violent home, so I grew up with that initially. That's just where it started, though. So yes, I have a lot of autoimmune diseases and health stuff related to that, which is no doubt in relation to chronic levels of stress since I was born, so no doubt about that. Can you do a handstand in the pool? Faking sick, and it just happened to be in the 4th grade. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So okay. All right. So we're gonna get started with this yoga now that I've told my stories. I just had to share that one. So I mean, I definitely need the $25, but yeah, I can't. I just physically can't. So let's do yoga for, I don't know, yoga for, let's see, stretch. I probably need to stretch because my legs are hurting really bad. My whole body is, honestly. I had to go, I have to go to get massages when, like, the pain is really bad, because, like, I have, like, emergency supply of pain medicine. I hate taking pain medicine, but, like, sometimes the pain gets so bad, like, and I have no other choice just to have a break, and that didn't even touch the pain. So, I was trying to save up money to go to the massage therapist. I didn't really do much, so I just charged it because I needed to go, and I went to get a massage the other day, and it helped so much, and it reset me a little bit, but, like, I'm starting to get in pain again. So yoga actually helps me to kind of maintain it on my own. Greetings, Southern Air Tipple. I love your purchase. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and block that person right away. Nemo! Dream vacation destination I've already been to is Japan, but I would definitely be down again. Full body yoga stretch for flexibility. Here we do morning yoga stretch. Okay, here we go.
At Sono Bello St. Louis,
nope. This
your
is
stubborn body fat permanently in just one.
The yoga.
Welcome to this morning yoga.
I scheduled this one.
Stretch. When you're ready, make your way into it.
Yeah, I scheduled this one. I do the Thursday workouts and yoga with Cranthony on Thursday evenings. But I know a lot of people in the morning usually do the workouts and stuff, and this is the earliest I can really do, so here I am. And I was wanting to do more yoga and workouts more than just the once a week, just because I need to have the motivation to do more. I should probably I guess I have that person you talked about already blocked as I didn't see it. Oh, okay. Or yoga. That's funny. Oh, thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the gifts. Very much appreciated and needed. Before I say something, yeah, it's not meant to be. I mean, it is what it is, but it's not meant to be sexualized. But it is what it is. People are, or I guess people are what they are. Yes, Japan. I love it. Hello, Rising. All right, so just like I like to start off with these things, this one makes more sense. This kind of live with yoga makes more sense for me to say this. The fact that I have to say this so many times when I'm doing my bedtime story readings is actually kind of humorous. But especially with yoga, I like to say I like to be respected. I like to be talked to with respect and dignity. I like to be treated with dignity. This is not a sexualized thing for me. It is truly meant for physical health, mental health, getting myself motivated to do this more often. This is like one of the only ways that I can commit myself to do these more regularly is by doing lives, or with other people, like Cranthony on Thursdays. So yeah, and if you want to follow along, you don't have to do it exactly perfect. Just do your best. Just make sure that if you're following along at home, make sure you're doing it safely. You're listening to your body. If you need to make adjustments, do so. If you're doing something and it feels painful, there's a difference between stretch and pain. Just make sure you pay attention to your own body and do it at your own discretion. I get the respect or get the reject. Exactly. Time out. You got to say that shit for reading too. I do. I've had to say that multiple times when I'm doing the readings. That's funny. I can see you saying that before yoga. Yeah, this one actually I can understand, like, makes sense. Not that it's okay or that I should have to. It's still stupid I have to say that, because no matter what I'm doing, I should still get respect and, everything. But yeah, so just so we're all on the same page, I appreciate you guys for being here, but for reading, yeah. If it's just the support, definitely appreciate that. If you want to send gifts or if you want to tip through the PayPal or Cash App, I have that set up through my link in the bio. Greatly appreciated. Saving up for, groceries and massages for pain. But, yeah, so I'll go ahead and start. I'm going to have the audio playing so that you guys can hear it. So that way, you can just watch what I'm doing and listen to the instructions that the person's doing, talking about on the video. So then that way, I'm not as distracted and I can just do, yeah, so. All right, ready? I don't know what this one is exactly, so I'm just going to skim through real quick to make sure it's all pretty basic yoga flow moves. All right, yeah, this is going to be good.
Put child's pose.
Yeah.
Your knees wide, arms long.
Sorry. This is my life. This is my life, guys. He just breaks sometimes, like he's malfunctioning. gosh, she's so fluffy too. Alright. Keto does yoga with me. I thought that was a stuffed animal. Nope, it's Keto. It's my cat. It's Keto. He's a lover. Sorry, that was too funny. Who told me that? Look at the cat. Franco. Good eye. That was so funny. Thank you, Ayers. Okay. That was good. Good job, Keto. Alright, sorry. That was just too funny. I don't normally have people as witness to see these things that I see with Keto on a daily basis, so I'm just excited when you guys get to witness the amazingly adorable things he does. I just seen the way I looked up at my phone. I'll give you temptation trees if you come to me. Alright. Oh man, okay. Let's start yoga, shall we? Oh man, okay.
Resting on your mat.
Alright, let me start this over. And let me know if you guys...
Welcome to this morning yoga total body
stretch. If it's
stretch.
too loud, if it's not loud enough.
When you're ready, make your way into a child's pose.
Alright.
With your knees wide, arms long, forehead resting on your mat.
You guys can hear that? I can't
Take
really
a
see what
few
you're saying,
deep
so-
breaths. Relax.
You guys can hear that? Ugh. Oh, I'll just trust that you can. So, child's pose.
This is a grounding posture, a place where you can release unnecessary tension, flexing or gripping in your legs, hips, back and shoulders, even in the tiniest muscles in your face. All the while, your breath will become smooth and deep, in and out through your nose.
This is the really hardest one. This is really tough.
Adding on, walk your left hand past the left side of your mat, and then walk your right hand over to meet it, lengthening out your entire right side body. Feel your breath create space between each rib. No need to strain for a deeper stretch. It's with relaxation and an awareness of your breath that you'll get the most out of these postures. So walk your hands back to center and switch sides. Walk your right hand past the right side of your mat, then walk your left hand over to meet it. Settle in, find your breath, and feel space lengthening between each rib on your left side. Even your jaw is relaxed. The muscles around your eyes are soft as you feel your smooth breath passing in and out through your nose. Walk your hands back to center and rise up as you make your way into downward facing dog. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you like in this first down dog. With your hands gripping into the mat, fingers fanned out wide. Press your chest towards your thighs and reach your hips high and back. To help your legs warm up, try bending one knee and then the other. Then settle into your downward facing dog. And to get deeper into our calves, place your left toes on your right heel. And give just a gentle assist, enough where you can feel a lengthening in your right calf. Breathe. Then switch sides. Replace your left foot back down and place your right toes on your left heel, giving just a little assist, enough so you feel a lengthening in your left calf. Great. Come back to your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, a big breath out. Now walk your feet towards the top of your mat, settling into a deep forward fold. With a generous bend in your knees, you can keep your feet hip distance if that's more comfortable. Arms long and heavy, neck is relaxed. Let your breath travel up and down your spine as your lower back relaxes and you settle deeper into this fold. For about 3 of those deep breaths. From here, crouch down, hips to heels, and you can use your hands to support you on the mat, but tuck your chin and then relax your shoulders. And again, let your breath travel up and down your spine, creating space. Come back to your forward fold. With your heels driving down, head hanging heavy, a gentle bend in your knees so the muscles in your legs are engaged. Rise up into a mountain pose. Stand tall through the crown of your head and step your ankles and feet together to touch. Anchor down through all the edges of your feet and tighten up your core. For chair pose, begin to sit back into your hips as if someone was scooting a chair in behind you. Reach your hips back. Press your legs together so your legs are a strong base. Feel the muscles in your body firing up. And set up eagle, starting with eagle arms. Reach your arms forward and cross right under left. Bend at the elbows and cross again at the wrists. Now relax your shoulders away from your ears. Sink a little bit deeper into your hips and shift your weight into your left foot so you can lift your right leg to cross over your left, either kickstanding your toes out to the side or wrapping all the way around your calf. Now tighten everything up for 3, 2, 1. Completely release and just shake it out. I mean it. Jump around, shake your arms, shake your legs. So come back to your mountain. Ankles together, stand tall, core is engaged. Then sit back into your chair pose. Keep your legs very strong, inner thighs pressing together. Setting up eagle on the left side, reach your arms forward and cross left under right. Bend at the elbows, cross again at the wrists. Tendency is for those shoulders to hike up, so relax them down. Then shift your weight into your right leg and lift your left leg up and over, either kickstanding or wrapping all the way around. Sit low and tighten your twists for 3, 2, 1. Unravel and shake it out. Good job.
That's a good one.
Come back to mountain pose. Take a big breath in.
We kind of so
Then forward fold as you breathe out. Come all the way down.
Now
Now find halfway lift. Slide your hands up your shins. Press your heart forward. And lengthen through the crown of your head. To get the most out of your halfway lifts, shift your weight forward to the ball mounts of your feet and hinge from your hips just millimeters so you can feel your hamstrings open up. Good. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. From your forward fold, cross your right shin in front of your left, bringing your ankles closer towards each other, and fold over your legs with crossed ankles. And give a gentle bend to your knees so you can fold forward, even inviting a little bit of weight into the ball mounts of your feet. Breathing in and out through your nose, deepen your breath. Simply by exhaling more. Then release and switch sides. Cross your left shin in front of your right, bringing your ankles towards each other.
Gonna get closer so I can still.
Gentle bend in your knees. Weight shifts to the ball mounts of your feet. A few deep breaths here. And release. Separate your feet about hip distance and crouch down, hips to your heels. From here, drive your heels down into the mat and shift your weight forward just slightly so you can feel a lengthening in your Achilles and calves. Then, using your hands to support you, come all the way up onto the ball mounts of your feet, pressing your ankles forward so you can feel a lengthening in the arches of your feet. This is a very delicate but strong area of the body, so do not push past your edge. Come right up to the edge and then back off a little bit, enough so you can breathe and relax. Now very slowly and mindfully, alternate between lengthening your calves by driving your heels down and lengthening your arches by lifting your heels up. We'll be here for about 30 seconds. Great. Now come into hero pose. Shift your weight forward, sitting on your shins, hips on your heels. And if you need a little bit of support, you can always sit on top of a block or your prop. With your knees together, hips relaxed, sit up tall through the crown of your head. Adding cow-facing arms, reach your right arm up to the ceiling and then behind you as if you were trying to scratch your upper back. Then reach your left arm down towards the ground, then bend at the elbow so that you can work on getting your fingers together to touch. Chin is parallel to the ground. Jaws relaxed. 3, 2, 1. Gently release, shrug your shoulders, shake it out, and then switch sides. Left arm reaches up and behind. Right arm reaches down and behind. Whether or not you can get your fingers to touch, who cares? Just sit up tall. Three, 2, 1. Release and make your way to downward facing dog. Hands strong on the mat.
Ninja cat.
Hips reaching high and back.
Oh my gosh, he does that. It's so funny. I'm trying these things with her and so damn hard. It is hard. Well, just go at your own pace. And just look at one screen trigger. He was. And then he became a ninja cat. He doesn't like bite hard though. He's actually really good about being playful and not hurting or anything. But yeah, he got tired of it. Oh, really? Yeah, he's always super relaxed. Like he's still fairly young, so like he gets playful like that. I play around with him a lot when he gets like that. I like it when he gets like that because otherwise he's just laying around a lot. All right, how's everybody doing? We're about halfway in. We got half more to go. You guys are doing great. Aw, my kitten does that too, super feisty and like aggressive. Yes, yeah, he gets feisty, but he's not like mean feisty. He doesn't bite hard. He knows he's very careful. Like if like he actually hurts me and I make a sound, he like freaks out and gets scared. Halfway done through this coffee too, so nice. All right.
Settle in. From your down dog, reach your right leg up. Extend through your heels so your hips are square. Then to add a little variation for your hips, bend your right knee, sinking your right heel towards your left glute. Reach your right knee up towards the ceiling. That should feel pretty good. Now take a big inhale to straighten out your right leg once more. Big exhale to step your foot all the way through low lunge. Adjust so that your right knee is above your right ankle. Then spin your back heel down and open up into Warrior Two. Take a peek down to make sure that your right knee is tracking open, not caving in. Lower belly is firm. And to set up an extended side angle, we're going to use our block today. So place your block inside of your right ankle, then place your right hand on top of your block. I suggest starting at the highest setting. Reach your left arm overhead and be mindful not to cave your chest. Stay open and lean back into your left shoulder. You can stay here, or to add on, use your left hand to grab the back side of your head so you can reach up through your left elbow. Use your breath, smooth and deep through your nose, to create space in your right inner thigh and along the left side of your back and anywhere else that you feel it. Then to transition into the next posture, keep your left hand grabbing onto the back of your head and keep your right hand on your block. You might need to move your block though. Just straighten out your right leg for this variation of triangle pose. Using the block to support you and your hand behind the back of your head. Use your breath to create space and melt away tension for about 3 more breaths. Then release your left hand to your left hip. Move your block off to the side of your mat. Use your core to rise. Take both hands to your hips, pivot your right toes in so you're facing the side of your mat for a wide leg fold. Big inhale, lift up through your heart. Big exhale, hinge from your hips. Come all the way down and use your hands to support you when you come down to your mat. From here, walk your hands over to your right foot. If you can, use your left hand to grab onto the outside of your right foot. Otherwise, find any variation that serves you. But you will feel a nice lengthening along the whole left side of your body. Soften into that sensation. Then gently release and walk your hands over to your left foot to switch sides. Great. Walk your hands back to center. Then take your hands to your hips and inhale to rise. Now cartwheel both hands down to the mat inside of your right ankle for a runner's lunge. Sink into your hips here in any variation that serves you. So you can lift your back knee off the mat, you can lower your back knee down, you can even alternate lifting and lowering that back leg. You can also lower down to your forearms or track your right knee open to get deeper into your hips. We'll be here for 1 full minute. So breathe. Relax and melt. We're here for just a couple more breaths. See if you can relax any deeper. One more long breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Come back up to your hands and toe heel your right foot between your hands at the center of the top of your mat. Lower your back knee down and shift your hips back for Hanumanasana prep or splits prep. Prop up on your hands or even on your block as much as you need to so that you're nice and long in your lower back. Then hinge forward from your hips so that you can feel a deep lengthening along the back side of your right leg. Flex your right toes back towards your face and engage your right thigh. Doing so will intensify the lengthening in your right hamstring. Big breath in, big breath out. Then walk your hands forward, bending your right knee, make your way back to downward facing dog. When you're ready, reach your left leg high. Extend through your heels, squaring off your hips. Then open up your hips by bending your left knee, sinking your heel towards your glutes, and reach your knee up towards the ceiling. On your next inhale, extend your left leg straight. Exhale, step it through to a low lunge, knee on top of your ankle. Spin your back heel down, find warrior two. Nice and strong, make sure your left knee is tracking open and your core is engaged. And let's set up our extended side angle with the block. So place your block inside of your left ankle, left hand down, right arm high. Everything is spiraling open here, not caving forward. If you did so on the other side, grab the back of your head with your top hand. And use this variation to open up even more. Then mindfully and slowly straighten out your left leg, taking a similar variation, but in triangle pose. Remember that in triangle pose, you do not want to sit in a locked knee joint, so a micro bend in your left knee will help you support and protect your left knee. Everything is rolling open and reaching up for 3 more deep breaths. Now release your right hand to your right hip, place your block off to the side, and use your core to rise. With both hands on your hips, pivot your left toes in so you're facing the side of your mat. For your wide leg folds, take an inhale to first stand tall, then exhale to hinge at your hips, come all the way down. And we'll add a chest expansion. Interlace your hands behind your lower back, then press your knuckles up towards the ceiling, and allow your shoulders to roll open. Let gravity take hold of your arms. If this ever feels really tight and almost impossible, just know that you can always extend your reach with a strap between your hands. Wherever you are, let your head hang loose and heavy. Take a big breath in, big breath out, and release your hands back down to your hips. Inhale to rise. Exhale, cartwheel both hands down to the mat inside of your left ankle for runner's lunge. Sink into your hips and find a similar variation that you took on the other side, with similar timing. We'll be here for a little more than a minute to match the other side. So breathe, relax, and stay focused and present by maintaining an awareness on your breath and the sensation within this pose. Even your eyebrows are relaxed and your jaw is soft. As you breathe in and out through your nose, send your breath into your base. Feel this breath creating space in your hips and thighs, so you can sink even millimeters deeper with each exhale. Come back up to your hands. Toe heel your left foot to the center of the top of your mat. Lower your back knee down and shift your hips back for Hanumanasana Prep. Stay tall so that you do not crunch at your lower back. Instead, flex your left toes back. Engage your left thigh. Inhales lengthen out of your lower back, pulling your heart forward. And exhales hinge from your hips so you can fold deeper. And no matter how deep you go in this pose, you can still find micro adjustments, lengthening on your inhales, going deeper on your exhales. Three, two, one. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Let's get deeper into the hips and find half pigeon. Bring your right knee up to your right wrist, even past your right wrist towards the right side of your mat. Lay your shin flat on the mat, and maybe someday your shin will be parallel to the top of your mat, maybe not, who cares? Most important is that your hips are square, so you can use your block to prop up your right hip if that helps. Both hips are squared out to the front of your mat. Right toes are flexing back to protect your right knee joint. Walk your hands up towards your hips and take a big inhale to puff up through your chest. Then exhale to walk your hands forward, maybe just a couple of inches, or lower down onto your forearms, or head down onto the mat. Really focus on using your breath to release tension and to relax into this intense posture for about 5 or 6 more breaths. Slowly rise and make your way back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs. And when you're ready, let's switch sides. Bring your left knee towards your left wrist, even past your left wrist towards the side of your mat. Lay your shin flat across the mat, but make sure your left toes are flexing towards your knee to help engage and protect your knee. If you used a block on the other side, or even if you just need it here, place your block underneath your left hip. Hips are squared off to the top of your mat, so both hip bones are even to the top of your mat. Walk your hands up to your hips, take a big breath in, then exhale to walk your hands forward or lower all the way down. As you sink into your hips, this is a posture that can feel more intense over time. So it's that much more important that you are aware of your breath and using your breath to keep your body calm.
I need to buy your angle lens.
Even relax your shoulders, your jaw, your eyelids. for one more big breath in and big breath out. Slowly rise. Make your way back to downward facing dog and pedal out your legs. And then lower your hips down into a child's pose. Arms out long in front of you, forehead rests on the mat, hips to your heels. Exhale everything out of your lungs. And take an even deeper inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose.
This is a great position too, like especially like the deeper you breathe, like to crack your lower back. If you have to need, you know, it helps to crack your lower back if it's stuck.
And that's it. Well done, Yogi.
Ta-da!
Remember, your daily practice is your strongest practice. And the quickest way to see results in your practice.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad you liked it. Let me catch up with everybody. Looks like it feels, oh my gosh, seriously, like it is so, like again, like I'm hypermobile, so I can do these better than people who are just starting out without trying. It's a condition. Yeah, no, it helps so much to, like, it might like feel really uncomfortable at first, but when it releases, like right now, like I'm feeling like my legs don't hurt right now, like they just have like that feel good like relaxation, like oh my gosh, this is what it's like to relax kind of a feeling, you know. So it really helps to release that tension in the muscles and the joints and everything, and just kind of keep them loosened up. And like sometimes I'll have pain so bad in my hips, I got a cat hair, that I can't walk, and when I do this stuff, not every time, but it does help. It's not like a guarantee or a fix-all, but it does help to sometimes where if I like do certain specific yoga moves that stretch out that area, I usually can start walking again. But yeah, so it really does help a lot with all sorts of different kinds of pain. And there's yoga, like if you just like Google like yoga for whatever like your situation is, like pain-wise or whatever, there's yoga for everything, and I found so many things that have helped me and saved me from like severe pain when I didn't have anything else. Okay. Oh my gosh, thank you, Mitchell. Thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you. I love it. Thank you. Very good. I think it's time for Sarah. Your kids are like good for you in so many ways. Yes, Rising. Yes. I think that one stretches all I need. I mean, okay, the other way. But I did both sides. Nice. Good job. Hey, Cranthony. Now I gotta get this one. See? Oh my goodness. If you're just joining, these are indeed wonderful. Yes, they are. I ever seen those videos of the chiropractor? Yes. Yeah. Definitely try those ones with caution. I'm double jointed. I can pull myself in half right here. Nice. Yes. I love it. Thank you. Tazzy, hello. Oh my goodness. I used to do both at the same time. I can't even do that. I'm not double jointed, I'm just hypermobile. Which I guess is different. Fell asleep like that normally. Now I do a lot of those. Thank you so much for the 10 roses, Mitchell. Thank you so much. Welcome. Yeah, it's a ponytail. Hi, Queen, you're wig. Oh my goodness. Yep, group myself. First time seeing your lives. Oh my gosh, well, welcome. I do a lot of different kinds of lives. Oh, thank you. almost every night, or like fairly regular in the evenings, I do like bedtime story readings. It's Halloween. I just finished Treasure Island, so now that's Halloween. The request was to read Edgar Allan Poe, so I've been starting that since last night. And then I do the workouts, and I do them with Anthony on Thursdays, as well as I'm starting to do like on my own side, or an extra day for myself. That you guys are all welcome to join. And then I also sometimes just do like when I'm getting ready because I'm bored, and you guys make good company sometimes. Or like if I'm streaming on Twitch, so sometimes I'll have this up, and I do like digital drawing when I'm doing my drawing on my iPad. So yeah, I do a lot of different kind of lives, so keeps it interesting. And I try to schedule them, so like I always have like all the schedules on my TikTok profile, and I try to like make sure I schedule things ahead of time as much as I can. So yeah, that was the yoga. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I was thinking about doing like a full exercise thing, but I think like that was a 30-minute yoga, and I think, you know, I'll just kind of adjust it as I figure it out, like what I want to do, as far as like my own routines and stuff. And but yeah, so thank you for being here. It really helped me to commit to doing this today, instead of just sleeping all day again, because I've been dealing with like really severe fatigue. I have a doctor appointment tomorrow though to check my iron levels, and hopefully it's a funny thing, because the insurance doesn't cover iron infusions, because the only way I can do iron supplements is by infusion. I can't do it by like vitamins or whatever. So the only way to get it covered by the insurance is if the levels are low enough. So they'd be really low. And I've been like super fatigued for like months now, like really bad. So I'm hoping they're low enough that I can get an infusion. So yeah, hopefully I can get that going, and then I'll have a lot more energy, so I can actually like do a lot more stuff that I want to do. Was mellow for sure. Great stuff. Awesome. Just dropped by to say good morning, Lone Wolves. Welcome. Good morning. I hope your morning is wonderful. Thank you for joining for a second. Just finished the yoga exercise, a 30-minute workout. I think I'll end that there. So thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for the likes, for the gifts. They really help support me. If you want to donate to my PayPal or Venmo, that doesn't take any percentages off. That'd be very much appreciated. If it helped you, especially, definitely that's what I'm aiming for. If it helps anybody, motivates anybody to start doing it themselves, to, you know, have somebody to kind of follow along, I feel like is a really helpful thing, especially if you're like brand new to it and you don't really know where to start. This was a little bit more intense than I was anticipating for beginners. So again, like if there's anything that you can't do, just, you know, do an accommodation that works for you. But we can get your iron levels right. Exactly. I'm trying. Just saying hi, watch for a sec, and can't do anything. Oh, NJ. Well, sorry. Just do what you can. I mean, even if it's like a huge moderation and like you're like just hanging down as much as you can, that's all you need to do. It's better than yoga. I mean, there's meditation in yoga, so it's kind of counterintuitive. It's kind of the same thing. I don't know if it's better. It's just different. But yeah, good morning, Mark. Good morning. Yeah, so I do yoga for physical, not necessarily mental, spiritual. It can be spiritual for people. If it's spiritual for you, then great. For me, it's purely about pain management, because it helps with that a lot. And then also it helps to tone and strengthen depending on what you're doing. So my blood type is B positive. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Younger stage. Yeah. Nice, exactly. So yeah. Thank you all again for being here. I guess the whole like proper yoga thing is namaste. I guess. I have a shirt that says namaste in bed. I almost wore that. I'll have to do that next time. But thank you guys again. I know I've thanked you like 50,000 times again now. But all right. thank you guys, and I will be doing my Twitch stream tonight. I'm gonna aim for like 9 p.m. so probably like 9:30 because I'm gonna probably spend an hour trying to fix the audio stuff like usual. All right, love you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, depending on where you're at. And konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Ohio. See you guys.